How's everybody doing? My name's Mike, and we got Miss, I believe her name is Laila, and she's a boxer. She's about 8 months old, and she just arrived at my house. And what I'm going to do is I just put a training collar on her, and as you can see, she doesn't have much training as far as what to do on a leash. So I'm going to go right in and start teaching her how to stop pulling and start listening to the pressure of this collar. So I'm simply going to go one way. I just want the dog to follow me and keep it loose. I don't want her to keep putting tension on the collar. We also have like 3 kids over here playing with probably some Christmas toys they got, you know, so she's kind of distracted by them, which I can actually use that to my advantage to teach her, hey, no matter what's going on, you know, pay attention to me. So while she's distracted that way, I'll go ahead and just move the opposite way. I'll go ahead and move the opposite way for her. And I'll kind of encourage her. Good girl. If she comes towards me, then I'll just give her a little correction if she goes the opposite way. So just real light. She's real sensitive. Good girl. Good girl. She's real sensitive, I can tell. Good girl. So if she doesn't, correct her. Good girl. Good. Good. Good girl. Good. Not a girl. Good girl. Good girl. See how she's keeping it loose? She's very sensitive. Good girl. See how she's searching around? So I'm just going to give a little correction. Little correction. Good girl. Little correction. Good. That's what we want. So she looks, little correction. Not a girl. So if she goes that way, I go this way. Boom, just a little, very light correction for her. Atta girl, atta girl. Atta girl. Good girl. Every time she turns, that's a good thing for us. Every time she turns. There's also another dog loose over here that she's going to be looking at as a pretty good distraction. Atta girl, good girl. She's doing a good job. So a little, there we go. That's what I want. I want the dog to turn towards me before she feels pressure. So before the leash is going to be tight, I want her to turn. There you go. Good girl. So every time she turns, good girl. See, she almost did it, then she stopped. Good. So again, she's got to start paying attention to me. Hey. So, hey. So she's just biting the leash. What my job is to just hold strong. My job is to just, hey. So when she does that, my job is to just wait and not let her get away with biting the leash or consoling her. Good girl. She's a little frantic. She's a little panicked. She's trying to figure out. Good, good. I want her to come with me. Good, good girl. I want her to come with me and keep the leash like this. So if she doesn't, she gets a little correction. She's doing a good job. This is normal for them to want to resist when they're not sure this is what they're used to doing. Good girl. It's putting pressure on the leash, but when she comes with me, good girl. That's where you see change. Good girl. Come here, girl. Atta girl. So that's going to be it for today. For her first session. We don't want to do too much more. We want to just introduce her to what that pressure means, and I'll do that a few times with her just to introduce her to the collar and let her know that when you feel pressure with me, I want you to come towards it. So again, the first day, this is all we do with them. I don't make her sit, I don't make her do anything like that. I just want her to practice even doing this, standing next to me with the leash loose. We want her to understand this is the way you want it. If you feel tension, look at me, come to me, listen to the leash. Don't try to go the opposite way and create tension on the leash.